Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel where we discuss everything that is happening in electric vehicle ecosystem in India. I come here regularly to make videos on electric scooters, electric cars and electric bikes, guys. So before I begin and discuss today's important news, do subscribe to the channel, guys. So guys, today's important news is an article which has been published in ForbesIndia.com. It's about the expectation of EV industry from the upcoming budget. So budget is gonna come. The countdown has already begun, and what EV industry is really expecting out of the budget. A lot of CEOs of big companies like Ather, Ion Energy have been quoted here. They have mailed Forbes India about their expectations from budget 2021, guys. So what is it? So guys, a few of those points I've already discussed, but the primary point which everybody's saying is lower down the tax rates, make a flat GST tax rate, GST system, not only on the electric vehicle but also on the raw materials, on the battery, on the OEM components, and obviously the end product, that is the electric car. So that's what various CEOs, CXOs of the company have said in this article, that provide a flat tax rate system, guys. Also, some of the ideas which have been given is that impose a national green cess on non electric cars, and and use that money from that cess to develop the electric vehicle infrastructure in India. National green cess on polluting vehicles and utilize it to accelerate electric mobility and invest in demand subsidies for EVs and related components. And this idea was given by Mr. Akhil Aryan, who is the founder and CEO of Ion Energy in India. Also, there have been recommendation given by Society of Manufacturing of Electric Vehicles. It's an electric vehicle sector association and a lobby kind of thing. And what it has said, that you should bring this green cess that we're talking about under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which will actually give it more impetus in upcoming times. Also, simplifying GST is what everybody has talked about. Simplify the GST structure. Right now, GST for batteries is 18%, tire and light is 28%, and other parts is 18%. The finished product, this electric car, is 5% GST. So if you are charging a high GST on the raw materials, on the back end supply chain parts, the final product becomes costlier. So if you are charging a 5% tax on the end product, charge a 5% tax on the incoming products and make the product overall cheaper. So that's what is being said. And actually, I have a gut feeling that in this particular budget, government might slow down the tax on the various parts, and it might make it to 5%, but definitely reduce from 18% and 28%. It's very, very huge, and that is what will really give impetus to electric vehicles and make things easier for the OEMs, because they might get profitable, because right now hitting profit with such a high tax structure is very, very tough, guys. Other recommendations include basically is also about FAME 2, and that subsidy and offering income tax rebates on the purchase has led to an increase in consumer demand under FAME 2. So that's what has been highlighted by Ather CEO Mr. Tarun Mehta. And also, guys, the FAME 2 policy, 3-year policy, started in 2019 to 2020, 2021 and 2022. It has targets for 2022 like 5 lakh electric rickshaws and 1 million electric two-wheelers, and then 55,000 electric cars. That's the target, and the budget is 10,000 crores, out of which around 9,000 crores, or 90% of it, is being used for electric vehicle subsidies, and 10% is being used for electric vehicle charging infrastructure. I have discussed this many times. Okay, again, he also is talking about lowering the GST rates. One more thing that people have asked, the electric vehicle ecosystem, or the entrepreneurs in electric vehicle ecosystem have asked, is good financial products, good financial innovative products for EV buyers. If I want to buy EV, please provide me a good EMI option, a better EMI option than the petrol and diesel one. That's what will really help to push the demand, because everybody wants EMI or loan while buying a car. Not everybody, but most of the people. For e-mobility to be sustainable, another point which has been brought by Mr. Rajat Verma, who is founder of Loham Clean Tech, is import substitution. What he's saying is that if you want supply chain of electric vehicles in India to be sustainable, do bring import substitution. Now, import substitution is important, guys. What I've been talking about for months now. The battery, the most costliest part of the electric vehicle, is being imported from Taiwan or China or from other countries and then being assembled here. Nothing is being made in India because, first of all, we don't have that much lithium. But now, recently, lithium reserves have been found in Karnataka. Then there is a lithium processing factory in Gujarat. So definitely things are coming up, but we need to be more sustainable in case of battery manufacturing. Also, I have a few of my videos I have highlighted that a few startups in China have one big startup in China. Actually, what it does is that it takes old batteries and it recycles the cathode, the lithium from it, and it actually is a very big startup. So that also is important, and this is what this startup is doing, is it's taking the raw material from the discarded batteries and using it to make new batteries. That is also one of the steps that will help us in becoming self-sustainable in the supply chain, guys. Okay, so these were the primary things, and obviously everybody wants that the tax on lithium ion batteries should go down to 5%. 18% is too heavy. And that's it, guys. So these were the thoughts or the ideas brought about by CEOs of big companies in electric vehicle ecosystem in India. So these are the points which primarily I discuss in daily basis. And but yeah, it's good that they are bringing it up, and it is much better that if these words reaches the government. And let's hope for the best in the 2021 budget in India. Moving on to the next news, guys. It is from a company called Wizard Innovations. In partnership with Mobilities, they have made a new plant with an investment of around 40 crore in Vadodara, Gujarat. This plant was inaugurated by Mr. Amit Shah, and it has a capacity of 1 lakh units per year in first phase and single shift. If they operate fully, like full shift, full capacity, they can churn out 3 to 4 lakh units per year, guys. Wizard Innovations, by the way, if you're wondering which company is this, is the same company which owns the bike, the brand Joy e-bike. I have discussed it in one of my few videos, Joy e-bike. So they already have a lot of models under their kitty: Beast, Thunderbolt, Hurricane, Skyline. A total 10 bike and scooter they have under their kitty, and now they have established this factory to roll out the models. Though I believe not a very big factory compared to what Ola is establishing in Tamil Nadu with the investment of 2,400 crore, but definitely a good move towards made in India concept. And even they are looking towards exporting these bikes to Africa, Middle East and Europe. So not only made Indian demand but also export. So that's it. In case you want to check their bikes, you can go to Joy. You can search Joy e-bike on Google, and you will find that they have 800 dealership, and they are planning to expand it to 2,500 dealerships across India, guys. Moving on to the next news item, guys. It is from a company called Ozone. They have launched a teaser for their own electric car. You can see the images on the screen. The top what you see on the top right one is actually a prototype, but the bottom one is a teaser which they have launched. In terms of specification, it's not very strong, which what I have realized is not very strong in terms of specifications, because if I read out to you, you won't be much impressed, but still I believe the price will be low enough to compensate for that. So the top speed is 70 km/h, not very high when you get much higher speed in bikes, and that range is 150 kilometers, again not very big compared to, you get much higher range in bikes. But price is not revealed, but I believe it will be much cheaper, because at this specification customer will be ready only if you offer a low price. Now Alice Urban, this company, or what it primarily does, the primary business is that they manufacture the vehicle tracking systems, and that's why they have entered into this particular business. So let's see when the actual model comes out. This is just a teaser. They are leading provider of vehicle tracking and safety system. Now they entered the electric vehicle industry. That's what I've been telling. A lot of local manufacturers are jumping into electric vehicle ecosystem. Only the best will survive, guys. So I won't say nothing, not much about this, because there is not much to see about the model. It's just the prototype. I can't comment on that. The teaser also, if you see, the only part which is impressive is the grill is expanding from the edge to edge and then overshadowed by the headlamps. So that is one thing I like, but we have to actually wait for the complete unveiling of the product, guys. Moving on to the next article actually is from Maruti, guys. I have been discussing about 3 cars which are gonna launch or maybe launch in 2021. Very cheap cars: Tata Altroz EV, Mahindra EKUV, and the third one is Maruti Wagon R EV. And when I said Maruti Wagon R EV, I actually said not sure when it is going to be launched or if it is going to be launched, but things look pretty pessimistic now after this particular interview of Mr. Shashank Srivastava, Executive Director Sales Marketing of Maruti Suzuki. He actually, from his interview, it looks like Maruti is gonna wait for the right time and is actually gonna focus on CNG and alternative fuel types. While the industry is quite excited for them, I'm quoting him: global adoption for EVs is minuscule, just a couple of percentage points, which he's saying that electric vehicles right now excitement is high, but in terms of sales, it's very less. If the Maruti Suzuki salesperson is saying that, I think we get the message that probably Maruti is gonna sit and wait. But we should never underestimate Maruti Suzuki, because if it wants to enter, it can enter very quickly and develop a model and a prototype and a technology very quickly. Or Yep. So he's saying that we are looking for a sustainable EV business model that can just an exhibit. So he's saying that we just don't want to launch technology for a show off. If we launch it, we will launch it in a very sustainable, sure way. That's what he's saying is. So probably it's gonna be a little longer wait for Maruti Wagon R EV, if I am reading this particular interview right. But when it launches, definitely we will have a very cheap car, guys. Okay, the last news for today is actually Andaman has got its own electric buses, guys. 25 air conditioned, zero tailpipe emission buses. Congratulations, Andaman and Nicobar and the government there. Good move, because it's a very big natural tourist destination, and saving their environment is as much as important as saving environment back in the mainland. So good move, and they will get more buses, and let's hope that we get more electric buses in the mainland and in metropolitan cities as well. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated about everything that is happening in electric vehicle ecosystem in India. I come here regularly and discuss about everything, guys. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.